Ready.
Hello everybody, Devotii here again on Ragnarok Online 2, the free-to-play MMORPG. I'm looking at the character creator in this video. As you can see, I already have an archer and a swordsman here created, both female. You see these animations when you click on them, it's pretty cool. And, there's not even an arrow or string there. Anyway, I was going to do a character creator for each class, but on my second go, I noticed that all the hairstyles and face, they were all the same for each character. So I'm just going to go and show you them all in one video, rather than making 5 videos of exactly the same thing. So I want to look at the thief for this, actually, for no particular reason, other than I chose archer and swordman before. But you won't see that because I've deleted them. So let's take a look at the thief. Here it tells you their profile. Thieves attack enemies with deadly quick assassin-like skills. They have light armor which allows them to move freely, and a dagger is their choice of weapon. They can change into an assassin or a rogue when the character reaches level 25. This graphic at the bottom shows you which kind of attributes they go for. So they have low strength but high agility and high vitality, with a low wisdom and a relatively low intellect. This means they have lower damage but fast attack speed and a high critical rate, which is what you want as a thief. Although, you want high everything really, don't you? Anyway, let's have a look at all the other class types and their profiles. So here the swordman is known for defeating enemies and protecting allies through melee combat. Swordman uses heavy armor for protection and a sword to attack. At level 25 you can become either a warrior or a knight, and they have a high strength and high vitality with low agility, low wisdom and low intellect. This gives them a critical rate that is low due to their slow attacks, but they deal high damage. The magician can attack enemies with various spells using the elements of power. They typically wear cloth armor and carry a staff for protection from enemies, as you can see. And at level 25 they can become either a wizard or a sorcerer. They have low damage and cast time is longer, but have a high critical rate. That sounds quite good actually. The archer, as you might expect, shoots arrows to attack or disarm their enemies from a long distance. They wear light armor and use a bow as their weapon. I guess that kind of makes sense, they shoot arrows, so I don't think they need that sentence, but anyway. They can change into a ranger or a beast master at level 25, so I guess they can get pets, which is pretty cool. They have slower attacks but deal high damage and high critical rate. We've already seen the thief, now let's look at the acolyte. With the use of holy spells, acolytes can either defeat enemies or restore allies' health. That's nice. They typically wear cloth armor and use one-handed blunt weapons for protection. They can change to a priest or a monk at level 25, and their critical rate is low, but the damage output is high and has a shorter cast time. That's pretty nice, Also on the character create screen you can select which jobs you want. So here we have the chef, the alchemist, the blacksmith and the artisan. Artisans can produce clothes or light armors and all sorts of accessories. I suppose gems maybe if they're in here, that kind of thing. Next is the blacksmith, which can produce weapons and heavy armors. The alchemist can produce various medicines and magical tools. And the chef can produce special foods which have the effects of increasing various attributes. And what is cool is, depending on what job you have, changes what you're wearing. At least to start with, I suppose. So the chef, you kind of got all these chef's whites. They're pretty cool. See the female for this. No, females don't get chef whites. They just get some nice little outfit. The alchemist got some kind of scientific robes. I would say that's scientific robe. Doesn't let you zoom in on particular places, but this is kind of like vial or test tubes, if you like. Got their kind of satchels as well, and the paper scroll. And the blacks. Oh wait, let's look at the alchemist female. Is that exactly the same as the chef female? What? This is bonkers. It just changes. I don't understand it. It changed. Male chef looks like this. Female chef looks like this. Alchemist. Male alchemist. That's the male. That's just totally screwed everything I was doing. So let's have a look again. Wow. Maybe that's the bug, or just something that's totally wrong. So the male has these chef whites, as I was saying, and the female doesn't seem to unless you click off and back on again. And that's just not practical for chef. But that's what MMORPGs seem to be about these days. Okay, let's look at the alchemist. The alchemist male, as I was showing you, has these scientific kind of robes. And the female, pretty similar to the male, I would say. Now the male blacksmith got a kind of waistcoat and jeans with a hammer holder, and kind of, I imagine they're boots with the ripped jeans. This is default clothing, that's what it is. And you have to click off and on again. That's kind of odd. Female blacksmith got a little shirt, shall we call it, and hot pants and boots and a weapon holster again, or hammer holster. And the artisan. Oh, that's artisan clothing now. Oh no, wait. The male artisan is kind of black and white contrast with purple highlights. That's quite nice. And the female artisan, pretty similar. So as you see, male and females for each job, and their clothing are pretty similar. So we'll just stick with. I was going to choose chef actually, but wait, what was it? Yeah, blacksmith. That's what we want. Okay. So let's start with male blacksmith. Let's show you. Okay, we'll start with the male appearances. Hairstyles, they're all kind of what you would expect from a kind of I think it's Southeast Asian MMORPG. This one's a bit different with the rope that goes around his head. And then they're all just kind of floppy haired that sticks up and sweeps across. It's great, yeah. You can also see the face styles are fairly female-like, in my opinion. Hair colour, you got all the brightly bright colours as well as the normal colours. They do change fairly much. Nothing too interesting, really. Let's stick with the crazy bluey turquoise for now. Face styles, there's 9 different ones to choose from. They're all happy, sad, evil, gloomy, angry, or just plain innocent. Look at that. How could you want to attack that? Eye colours kind of match the hair colours with their greens and blues and purples and reds. Let's just match the hair, I think, on this one. We'll come back to voices because that's quite interesting. Eye styles changes not only... Actually, no, it doesn't change the actual eye socket itself. It just changes the eyeball, like the iris size, shape. And they've all got the kind of glimmer that you get on kind of comics and anime. I like that one. Now, character name, we go Devotii. because we've already done Devotee and Devotii. And so let's check the name, and that is available to use. Now I can keep editing here, so we'll do the female side of things. Actually, yeah, the female. So female character create for Ragnarok Online 2. Let's have a look at the hairstyles here. Wow, she's very smiley and happy. She's kind of got a side ponytail, kind of semi-medium length bop, I would say. Big and swooshy, 2 little buns there, that's quite cute. Long hair, yeah, I like long hair. Also have a ponytail sweeping around the side. More long hair with the plaits in the top here, tucked behind the ear. Hair swooshing, quite cool with the fringe. And the bow on top. How anyone can ever do that with their hair, I don't actually know. I'd love to, not love to be able to do that, but love to know how that is done. My hair's nowhere near long enough to do that. Kind of stylistic here, kind of sweeping around, that's a proper bop I'd say. The dual ponytails. And the single ponytail. This is actually on the male as well, it's exactly the same. And the kind of standard hair here that you'd expect. I like this one. We'll go long hair. Hair colours are the same as the male ones, all sorts of different colours. We'll make a long kind of redhead, why not? Face styles are slightly different. Here we got the freckle under the eye. Very stylistic here. Their eyebrows are all plucked and perfect. It kind of jumps about sometimes and glitches. I like this one. Eye colours are all the same again. I think I'll just match. No, I'll go blue. That's quite a good contrast to the hair colour. Come back to voices. Eye styles, again, just change the inners as well as eyeshadow on a few. Just a couple have the eyeshadows. I'd quite like a more variety on the eye sockets overall, I think. Let's go with that one. Okay, voice.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. There's 5 different to choose from.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. So I think that's I covered everything here. That's the overall character create for Ragnarok Online 2. Once again, all the appearances that you've just seen are the same for all 5 classes, whether it's the swordsman, the magician, the archer, the thief, or the acolyte. And yeah, that's all really. Now, I will be using this character in a playthrough as well as the 2 that I've created already. I might do a kind of overview of each class. So please do subscribe if you want to see more Ragnarok Online 2, and put in the comments what specifically you want to see if there is anything. So thanks for watching everyone. My name's Devotii here as always. See you next time and thank you.
Ready!
Ready.
Ready!
Ready.
Ready! Ready!
Ready.
Ready!
Ready.
Ready! Ready!
Ready.
Ready!
Ready.
Ready! Ready!
Ready.
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 Ready!